Well, thank you, Kristen. I know we're going to expect maybe some colder temperatures for this weekend, Dan, for the ice.
Yeah,
it's going to be cold out there, David.
Hopefully not, but Dan usually has good news, or at least a good spin on it. So hopefully,
Yeah, we always try to put a good spin on things.
Good.
But I don't have to put much of a spin on today because it will be much more comfortable today. In fact, we're starting in the 20s now. We will take that compared to how cold it has been, and we're going to end up near 40 this afternoon, so that's some good news. And by the way, the wind is calm, too. So we have readings across southern New England in the 20s and lower 30s. The wind, there won't be much wind today, so I don't want to say it'll feel like spring, but it certainly will feel milder. I mean, yesterday we made it into the 30s, but of course we still have that gusty breeze. Couple little flakes and flurries, maybe a snow shower this morning, but for the most part, the air mass fairly dry, so we're not anticipating much with that weak system moving through. This is a system off the Carolina coast that over the last few days we've been noticing, and it still looks like it is going to be missing us and staying off to the east. Boston to Providence to the Cape and the Islands tomorrow might pick up some precipitation. We're going to be staying dry. Check it out today, though. Notice the temperature in the wind chill. They're matching, and I think we'll get it right up near 40 degrees this afternoon. They're matching because there's hardly any wind at all. So pretty comfortable day. We'll see a mixture of sunshine and clouds. More clouds this morning, a little brighter as we go into the afternoon. Quiet overnight tonight. There's the coastal storm. The moisture gets up to about Boston to Providence, probably in the form of a cold rain, maybe ending as some snow out on the Cape as we go into tomorrow afternoon. The problem here is that we have another Arctic boundary on the way. The Arctic boundary is actually helping to kick that storm system out to sea, but then here comes the bitter cold that's going to be arriving as we go into tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, and certainly as we go into the day on Saturday. So Saturday may rival Tuesday when it was bitterly cold. With more on that, let's check in with meteorologist Dawn Maher, who's outside right now. Dawn, this morning actually, not bad at all, with temps in the 20s and not much wind, but that Arctic cold is coming back.
Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't feel all that bad to be out here this morning. Of course, you're still going to want the heavier jacket as you head on out the door, but we'll rebound nicely this afternoon. But you mentioned that Arctic air, that area of high pressure that is kicking that storm system for tomorrow out to sea, but then that's going to bring in that bitter cold air as we head Friday night and into Saturday. In fact, wind chill watch is now already up. Berkshire County, Franklin County, Western Hampshire, Western Hampden County. Friday night into Saturday. I think the core of the coldest wind chills will actually come as we head on into Saturday morning. And that's when we could see wind chills, especially in those higher elevations, 25 to 30 degrees below zero. So like Dan said, this is going to rival what we saw around here on Tuesday once again. So if you are going to be out and about Saturday morning, limit that time outdoors, but be sure to cover up as much exposed skin as possible. You're talking about frostbite setting in a matter of about 30 minutes or so. And even as we head through the day on Saturday, we're still talking about wind chills near or below zero for much of the day. So that bitterly cold air is going to be in place. Then a dry day coming our way on Sunday. But, Dan, as we head on into Sunday night and into Monday, we've been watching it for a couple of days now. Perhaps another storm system coming our way, perhaps with some accumulating snowfall.
And that storm system may mean business done. I know we're still like 3 or 4 days out, but I got to say the computer models are in fairly good agreement with this storm system. It looks like it's going to dive out of Canada, make its way to the Gulf, pick up moisture, and then make that turn up the eastern seaboard. Of course, it all comes down to the fine little details, how things play out. But let's plan on Sunday night into Monday, at least some accumulating snow with this storm system heading in our direction. It looks as though it's going to be a coastal hugger. So what that means is it is going to try to draw in milder air, but we're going to have so much cold air in place that the bulk of it for Western Mass will probably end up being snow, then a bit of a changeover in the valley, and that'll take longer as we go into the hill towns and higher terrain. It looks like it's a fairly fast mover, so it'd be that punch of precipitation Sunday night into Monday morning, and then it just gets blustery and windy behind the storm system. So again, that would be the tail end of the weekend. Of course, Monday is a holiday for a lot of us, so lots of precipitation with it. It'll probably come in about a 6 to 8 hour window. The winds would pick up as well. It probably will start as snow, then going over to a mix. Now, granted, keep in mind, this is still 3-4 days out, so things will likely change, but this is what we're thinking so far. And one of our computer models suggests that perhaps we pick up a couple of inches of snow in the lower valley, a few inches, and then perhaps quite a bit of snow across the hills and higher terrain. And again, that would be primarily late Sunday night and on into Monday morning. So lots going on, but not today. Today's the quiet day, and most of tomorrow as well. And then here comes that Arctic cold tomorrow night into Saturday. Sunday still frigid, but a lot less wind, and the storm threat late Sunday night into Monday morning. All right, that's your forecast. More weather in a few minutes. Paris and David, back over to you.
Don, Dan.